So this is the 9th question of TMUA 2023 exam paper 2. Question says, consider the following statement about pentagon P. Statement is in this asterisk. It says, if at least one of the interior angle in P is 108 degree, then all the interior angles in P form an arithmetic sequence. First of all, in a pentagon, the sum of interior angles in a pentagon is 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. Okay, 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180 degree is 540 degree. It is 540 degree. Now sun is 540. One of them is 108 degree. Let's see. Now it says which of the statement is true. Statement star. If one of them is 108 degree, is it necessary for them to have an arithmetic sequence? No, it is not, because the other angles can be, let's say, 3 angles are 108 degree. One angle is 107 degree, other angle is 109 degree. Or I have 2 angles as 108 degree, one angle as 107 degree, then one angle as 109, one angle as 107 degree again, and then the last angle as 110 degree. All these are valid scenarios. Okay. Or I can also have them in arithmetic sequence. Like it is 108 degree. This is 107 degree. This is 106 degree. This is 109 degree, and this is 110 degree. So all are valid scenarios. Okay. Here you see an arithmetic sequence. The last one, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110. Here you see that first two, there is no arithmetic sequence. So is this true that the statement star is correct? No, it is not true. So it is not true. One is not true. Second, the contrapositive of star. What is the meaning of contrapositive? Contrapositive says that if P leads to Q, that means minus Q leads to minus P. Okay, this is contrapositive. And they have the same truth table. Okay, truth table means whatever, if P tends to Q is correct, only then minus Q tends to minus P is correct. So over here, if the statement is not correct, then contrapositive will also not be correct. Now I look at the converse. Converse means that I'll read it in the opposite side. Converse means that if P leads to Q, this is contrapositive, and this is converse. This is converse. Converse. If P leads to Q, converse means Q leads to P. Okay. So if I go for converse, it says all interior angles in P form an arithmetic sequence. So if all interior angles form an arithmetic sequence, the interior angle will be A minus 2C, A minus C, A plus C, and A plus 2C. There are 5 angles in a pentagon. If they are forming an arithmetic sequence, they will be of this form. Now, if I add all of them, what I will be left with is 5A. Okay, this minus 2C plus 2C goes away, minus C plus C goes away, and 5A's are added. 5A should be 540 degree. Because that's what we have found, that sum of interior angle is 540 degree. If 5A is 540 degree, A has to be 108 degree. So A is one of the angles which has to be 108 degree. So if they form an arithmetic sequence, that means one of the angles is 108 degree, which is the converse of this. If the interior angles form an arithmetic sequence, it means that at least one of the angle is 108 degree. So converse is correct. So third is correct. So now which of the statement is correct? 3 only, which is answer option D. That's the correct answer.